Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Friday to you all. Hope you are wrapping up your week nicely. This dropped right before I went to bed last night, but I wasn't gonna record at 11 p.m. This is aespa's brand new era, which is very exciting indeed. aespa back, brand new EP, brand new title track. We're gonna check out the title track now and get onto the album in a second. This is Drama. Now, I have seen teaser clips. I haven't seen the audio for it. I've seen TikTok challenges already. I haven't heard the audio for it. What I have seen is Karina collecting one by one little IZ*ONE members here and there. Like, she did a challenge with Yujin. She got Chaewon, Yena, and Minju together, and just my WIZ*ONE heart is very happy today. But Drama. I don't know how I'm going to perceive this right now. I'm a little bit nervous. That's kind of the case with all aespa releases. Is I know they can get a little bit musically creative sometimes, a little bit out there, and if I'm not ready for it, it might take me a couple listens to process it, and that's historically how it's been for a lot of aespa tracks that have dropped. But considering the fact that my random Spotify alarm this morning was Yeppy Yeppy by aespa, I reckon today's gonna be a good day. So let's check it out one time. DJ, roll the intro. Gotta get through it nice and quickish one time, so let's just full send it right away. Here we go. I was gonna say, the only way all the above is false is it's like breaking all the stigmas of horror stories. Oh, this is different. Get a little melodic one time, okay. Wow. Nice pause. That's a very cool way to bring in musical silence. The second half of the chorus, I can get on board with. I was a little nervous to see like how they were going to evolve that kind of like bass and beat only drop. Giselle got to flex the vocal chops a little bit. Hell yeah. That I bring that panning thing they do kind of reminds me of Hyo's music a little bit. I wonder if any of the production team from her projects have come over for this. No melodic post-chorus straight into the bridge, okay. Yes, smooth with that name. delay the release, stack a couple layers on top of it. The power the word drama has in this song is actually really strong. It's used to like start phrases, to throw in like a moment of focus. Musical silence is usually connected to the word drama. Again, at the end, like drama is the word that creates the focus in the song. That's very cool. If SM have stopped doing the bois, I will not complain. But also, kind of an experience. Was I a little bit worried that this was how I was going to perceive this? Yes, I am a little bit lost. Musically, that is. There's just a lot going on. There's less things that I immediately connect to. Like, this is very much a more industrial rhythm and beat heavy song rather than a melodic heavy song. While it does have melody in it, very much more oriented on the beat and the kind of aggressiveness of that beat. And it's aespa, so this is, for them, really nothing really too far out of the ordinary. It's just a different way that they're spinning their sound that is so unique and so creative, and kind of like with Kiss of Life Yesterday, for me, challenges my musical perception on how pop songs should usually go. I do want to run through that verse again, because the way it evolves is very cool. But also, I want to see these rules one more time. When you feel presence of dark, don't use that. If your reflection in the mirror tries to shake your hand, do not let it. Yeah, don't let. I can blind your eyes, run away at full speed. All the false. The only way to escape is by doing the opposite. Interesting. Interesting indeed. But the song itself, I'm trying to think back on previous aespa releases. Like, is Girls probably the one that comes the closest stylistically? Probably say it'd be Girls, right? Yeah, but it feels like, just having listened to it once, that the intensity levels have been cranked up a little bit. Could be my brain playing tricks on me, though. It's the way this starts, where you've got the pitched metallic percussion parts and the beat, and that's really it. The only melodic element you get is that pitched metallic clanging. Because the top line is all rap at this point. It's spoken, it's entirely rhythmic. It doesn't really have a melodic quality to it. So to start off the song in this way, you really have to leave an impact statement, because there really isn't a whole lot of things to kind of have a big moment, right? The beat's there, and the top line is there. That's it. You got to do the most you can out of what you're given, and to kind of come out of the gates with that attitude-laced, sassy, rhythmic, pretty quick rap flow on top of the metallic beat. You're left thinking, okay, what are they gonna do with this? Because the entire song can't be just this. And to be fair, it does continue to evolve, and the way it evolves, that's very nice. As my internet buggers out, great. Right, running into a catastrophic Windows failure is always fun, isn't it? Computer froze, internet stuttered, audio drivers wouldn't come back, so one quick restart later, let's keep going, shall we? I forgot what we were talking about, but... Okay, so I think we were talking about the progression of the song, right? So we go from this hard rap flow, then we get a sprinkling of the melodic, because the flow all of a sudden gains just a fraction of that melodic quality before dropping it again. It's like, oh, they've teased the listener a little bit in that, oh, we're gonna get a little bit melodic later in the song, and it has, just by that little inclusion alone, kind of livened up the second half of that verse a little bit in a way that the first half didn't have. And now, of course, pre-chorus, we gain all the melodicness. And then we're back into the hard aggressiveness. It's like, it is kind of typical aespa in a way, where you have the pre-choruses be very smooth, very pretty, very melodic, very grandiose, and then all of a sudden you bring back the intensity and the beat. They've done it on so many previous title tracks, like Savage. Savage is a great example. That really low melodic pre-chorus to you, I'm Savage, they have that, and then of course they went into gimme now, gimme now. Drama kind of has that same effect to it, except this time you're taking that vocal scale, starting it at like a pretty decently high point, and then taking it higher and higher, and then you bring it back in with that drop. Very much feels like a Hyo drop, but I think that's very cool. It's because to me, like, aespa and their drops, at least of this nature, I feel like haven't gone to this direction of intensity. I think it's very cool. It lets them stay within their kind of general characteristic of them doing that kind of intense, aggressive drop, but then carrying that forward and spinning it in kind of like a new and evolved way, especially since we had a very melodic chorus drop last era with Spicy, right? Spicy, very much a melodic song, unlike Drama, like very bubbly, bright, melodic. Drama, very intense, heavy, rhythmic, flow heavy. They're playing contrast with their releases alone, and I think that's very cool. Very cool progression through their eras. Technical issues aside, I can get on board with this. It is a little bit out there. It is a little bit intense. And for having started this as my first video today is a little bit heavy on the brain. Having said that, though, it is musically very interesting to me. And while, like, aespa and their music might not immediately connect to me in the way it's like, oh yes, the beat is fire, oh the melody is so good, oh all the harmonies give me life. Like, I might not perceive aespa's music in that way on first listen, but for me, like, even though some of the releases has taken quite a bit of time to sink in, I haven't, like, openly disliked an aespa title track yet. And with Drama, like, right now, I might not be 100% on board with it yet, but I think give it time, it will grow on me. Because what? I thought the same way about Savage, and Savage is now one of those songs where it's like kind of like a staple aespa title for me now. So give it time, give it time. But anyways, thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. Of course, there is an album that's connected to this, or an EP that is connected to this, which I will try and get around to today. If not today, then sometime in the next couple of days or so. So keep your eyes peeled for that if you're interested. But one last request from me: say let's work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back to the world. Whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness to maybe brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.